everybody, and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. We are doing a Zodiac Series 3-card spread where we're getting your current situation, the challenge to that current situation, and any advice Spirit or your higher power has for that situation. We are getting extra advice, guidance with an oracle deck at the end of the reading. This is going to be for Virgo. So if you have Virgo in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, this message may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, please go check the other signs of your chart. If those don't resonate, then the message just may not be for you this time, and that's okay. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not doing well, please reach out and talk to somebody, speak to someone. Okay, I love you. All right, guys. Let's get some of these messages, shall we? All right, Virgo. Let's see. Just a couple of shuffles. I hope you guys are doing well tonight, having a good weekend. All right. Spirit, can I have a card for Virgo's current situation? Oh, that just went flying. Hold on a second, guys. That went flying. Where did that go? Oh, it didn't. Don't do that to me. Don't do it to me. No. No. Okay. Alrighty. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge to that situation? What's the challenge to that situation? Okay. Oh. All right, and what's the advice here? What's the advice? Okay. Alrighty. All right, let's see for Virgo, shall we? Your current situation is the Strength card. Okay, you may need to really have some form of courage or a deep well of strength, endurance, drive right now. Something may be testing your patience. And you may need to be showing some great restraint or needing to tackle the beast in some way. This is overcoming your instinctual need to lash out or to let the beast like run free. This could be some form of taming as also that's what strength talks about, is like taming and restraining yourself, having some form of patience and courage in order to move forward. Okay, you may need to have some form of endurance or something that some form of perseverance through some type of hardship or like a hard time or an obstacle. You could just be in a time in your life right now where you are feeling very like just strong in your power, like you're at the top of your game, and that you've had a lot of courage moving forward. What's challenging this? 2 cards came out for that and I took it. The one came out is the Shaman, and this is the Hierophant in this deck. So there could be some type of higher power that's challenging. Okay, this feels like being tested. Okay, you could be tested to see. Virgo, I'm so sorry. I just heard God's strongest soldier. So you could be going through some type of hardship where you're being tested to see what you're made of. You could have asked for something. You could have asked for, you know, some form of blessing or trying to manifest something. And Spirit is challenging you to see if you really want what you say that you want. If you really got, this is like talking your talk and walking your walk. Okay, and Spirit's kind of seeing if you're going to back it up. challenging you in that way, giving you divine wisdom, and there's some form of spiritual power or a higher power, or what also could be testing your strength is some form of this could be some form of religious structure as well. Could be testing this or challenging you. Something you've been taught also could be challenging your strength. Maybe you were taught to, you know, to act a certain way, do a certain thing, something along, you know, or I don't know, worship in some way, and this is like being tested. You could be going through some form of like ascension process or initiation. Could be, yeah. Your faith may be tested through some type of obstacle that you were going through, or some type of hardship that could be happening right now. And your faith is being tested. The other card that came out is the Emperor. The Shaman and the Emperor coming out, that's like God. That's the Almighty Father. That's what I heard in my head. So you're being tested spiritually right now. There's something about your perseverance through your spiritual beliefs, how you connect your higher power. You could be going through some form of initiation, or you're being tested. There could be some type of obstacle too, and it's testing your faith. It's testing your resolve. It's testing your focus. A father figure also could be challenging you. The way that something that you were taught by a father could be testing you. This could be something to do with, you know, if maybe you were shown, you know, or taught that you had to, like, you know, just grin it and, you know, grin it and bear it. Grin and bear it type thing, or this is like you could be all right. There's some type of like this feels very like a very strict or controlling mentor, teacher, you know, somebody it could be somebody like in a higher position in, you know, a religious structure, you know, it could be like a priest or a preacher or something along those lines. They could be challenging you in some way. The challenge is your discipline and control. What's the advice for this? The 9 of Crystals. This is standing on your own. So this could be a father figure. This also could be somebody that you could have committed to. Okay, so this could be a husband or a or somebody that you're married to. Maybe you've needed to, this is like owning your own power, and that could be challenged by there's a need for independence here, okay? The advice, the 9 of Pentacles. I also have the Black Widow on there, okay? So if you are married, the marriage may actually be the challenge, Virgo, okay? Your advice is to pour into your security, pour into making yourself stable independently, having your own form of income, having, especially with 9 of Pentacles there, this is, again, building yourself up for your stability financially, okay? This could be a marriage that you are not, that you've had to endure in some way. And Spirit wants you to become more independent on self and not rely on maybe this higher power, or not rely on your husband or somebody that you've committed to in some way, or some type of father figure, teacher, mentor. They want you to, this is about like relying on self more. Spirit, tell me more advice or guidance for Virgo. Your advice is to stand on your own. Raising winds, magical release, intention, stronghold. This is to listen to your calling. If you're being called to be more independent and, you know, gain strength through something, this also could be gaining strength through a new spiritual practice, or connecting through a higher power or religion or faith in some way, a discipline, committing yourself to this, you know, rising up in that way, finding some form of inner power that way. We also have Ocean's Muse, raising winds and Ocean's Muse. Okay, listening to your intuition. What are your intentions? Discovering some type of wisdom through a release. This may be, if you are married, this may be, you know, becoming more independent. This could be finding some type of structure or control. You may have needed to find a calm in through the storm here, or like through some type of obstacle. And the challenge is either your faith, your spiritual power, or your wisdom. Or you're listening to other people and you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to your own intuition, your own intentions. You're allowing other people to tell you how to have faith, who to pray to, how you practice that faith, how you connect. This is about someone controlling that. Okay, the challenge is somebody controlling that. And they want you to do stuff more independently. Maybe not pour so much into this religious structure or higher power, and listening to self more. And I don't even really want to say higher power. This feels like some type of like teacher, mentor, not someone on the spiritual side. This is more so somebody trying to control how you do your faith. And just being more independent in that. allowing your own divine guidance, your own divine wisdom, your own, you know, intuition to help pour into you, feeling like you can trust yourself, you're secure within yourself, and you like know how you're feeling. Not letting other people dictate how you feel or telling you how to feel or anything like that. Somebody needs to have more patience with themselves as well, and patience with other people. Okay. All right, Virgo. That's what I'm getting for you. Let me know in the comments below how you guys liked the message. Excuse me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all those things. I think that's where I'm going to stop for the night. And we'll pick this back up tomorrow, starting with Libra. I love you guys so very much. And until I see you again, bye, Virgo.